I wanted to show you. It's a longwood trap dye, and I've got a little water in there. Traps are somewhat rusted up. I'm going to put this down in there. This does 3 dozen traps, but I've got probably only about 10 or 12. We'll get them real good. Guess I was recording the whole time, so I don't have near enough water in there, I don't think, and I'm gonna see how this goes once I start putting the traps in. And I just bent those down, 45-degree angle or so, make sure they were about even. That is 7 MB550s and 1 dog proof, and that dog proof is sticking out the top right there, but you could have fit more in there. Really could have put, say, 10 MB550s. I personally would only put up to about what I have in there, because I've got 3 more traps outside. They're Duke number 3s. I didn't want to. These are new traps. I'm going to let them have the first soak, and then I'll put the old traps. They're going to take dye really well. I'll put them after. So, anyway. So not terrible. It didn't take. Maybe more of a gray color in some areas, but not terrible. Definitely not shiny. That's what I was looking for. It's not shiny. So we got a couple more. Those really rusted ones I know are going to take a dye really well. And forgot to bend the legs down on those number 3s Dukes, but they've been set so many times it should be fine. I'm not worried about that. I can get those bedded really well. So. Okay, we are about to wax traps. We got the bars of wax. This stuff here, odorless trap wax, and we're using kind of a double boiler, kind of a modified double boiler methods. Water in the container below, 212 degrees, boiling, and this on top, and it's just melting straight wax. So we're not putting the wax on top of water or anything like that. We've got this to smother, and then of course we've got a fire extinguisher. Traps are here. They've already been dyed. I could not do the dyeing and waxing process at once, so I'm going to have to let the traps sit a little bit longer in the wax before to allow them to acclimate to the temperature. I've got the cardboard here to put my traps on once they have been waxed. You can see it's the same cardboard I used last night to dye. Ideally, you really want to use the traps, wax them, or excuse me, dye them, and then wax them immediately after the water has evaporated. I'm going to dial this back just a tad, and we're going to go ahead and throw this last bar of wax in. So we got 3 bars of wax. Hold this, please. Try not to get wax everywhere, because it will be a pain to get out. I need to tie some string around these. Sure. So all that white right there, we'll keep it on there. Once the trap gets to the temperature, just how this looks, it'll turn clear, just like it's doing right now. I don't know if you're supposed to wax dog proofs, I am, but... Okay, so that's done. Pick it up. That dog is shaking wax everywhere. So if you do this indoors, be prepared to clean up a mess. gotten. Turn this over. You want to just really be simmering this wax, or the water, once it gets to a boiling. You don't want this wax is a very low smoke point. Back up. Drop of wax, because we've only got 3 bars. Watch that coil. And it'll turn clear. That trap is the same temperature at this point as the wax. A little on the side over here. And that base plate, it's still getting up to temperature. Here. See how the jaws are still white? You don't have to put a nail in offset jaws because they won't. But if you got closed jaw traps, you do. base plate is really what I'm focusing on. This is double base plate, so it's taking longer to acclimate to the temperature. Once that goes clear, we know we're good to go. On this side, we'll flip them. Use a string to, well, I think it's pretty obvious what I use a string for. Pay attention to how far that wax is coming up on those jaws, because we have less and less wax every time, so it's coming to the bottom of, hopefully my string doesn't catch on fire, it's coming to the bottom, that line right there. So when I flip over, I've got to be able to go that far up or I'm going to have a gap, which is not a huge deal, but still waiting on base plates. When you allow it to heat up to the temperature of the wax, you're actually coating it with a thin coat of wax. It's not as much. The wax goes a lot further. And when I get done, whatever wax is left, I'm going to keep. Because really this wax is going to be scent free unless you get it to a temperature where it's you know, smoking. See how we're just about right there at that line. about how far the wax level line, you can see it really good when it's white. It's coming up to the very bottom of that dog. When I flip it over, it comes to that same level. At some point, I'm not going to be able to cover the full trap. There'll be a gap right there. But that's not a huge deal. So it's only a little gap on the ears and only a little gap on the side of the jaws. But as long as the majority of the trap is covered, I think that's what's the most important thing. Really, you want the whole thing covered. I'm trying to, I can't control it. I only have 3 bars of wax. That's it. You really probably, if you're doing, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, don't touch it. You've got to stay centered. It can't be touched by human hands here on out. You want them to stay, alright, so you're going to want more than 3 bars of wax, more than likely. This container I actually got so that I could use the wax to its maximum potential. It's just big enough for the traps, so there's no wasted space. If you only have 1 bar wax, you can put it on top of your dye solution. I've done that before, and you'll pull it back through your dye solution. Hey, buddy. Well, we're dyeing some waxing some traps. I think you want to Oop, that's a little popping off on there. Okay, so I've got all these waxed. We've been doing my quick links, some scent free, and I'm going to put them in this new bucket that I got. I did rinse it out, get any kind of dust or particles out of there, and I'm going to go outside here in a moment. I'm going to mix up some dirt with peat moss and play sand, get that all ready to go, get all my stuff together, inventory everything, and I'm going to meet farmer in the morning for a new location. So we're going to gang set them, probably put at least 7 out of those 10 out. 2 dog proof are going behind my house. I've got a coon problem, but all of the MBs are going on that farm. And then I'd say probably the 3 dukes I'm going to keep this back up. I've still got to bend down the little edges there so I don't pop the jaws out. But these MBs are ready to go. So wish me luck.